Hey, morning, everyone. Oh, it's pretty cold still, but it was a good run. You know, I have to start getting to the point. This morning, uh, as I was jogging, I saw this video on apologetics. It said that we're putting God on trial, and that's putting whoever I'm trying to convince of believing in God above God, and it's totally true. So I'll try never to do that again. And it made me wonder why I'm doing these videos, and I can tell you. Um, I do them not to show you who God is, but what God has done in my life. And whether you believe or not, that's on you. But I just pray that I am not putting God on trial, because that is definitely not what I want to do. God, if you don't start from the belief that God exists, that we all have a connection, like our moral standard, like, killing is wrong. And most people, even if they don't believe, they say, well, I haven't killed anybody or I haven't stolen anything. And that's just embedded in your DNA, because that's how God made you. If we were just chance and there was no God and anything, then why do we have so many things in common without even talking, or without even being the same, from the same country? It just doesn't make sense. So I'm going to try not to put God on judgment. Uh, you know, Pontius Pilate was above Jesus. But if you remember correctly, Jesus, before he was handed over, went and prayed and said, Father, your will be done. So he was putting himself up to God, not up to Pontius Pilate. That's when Pontius Pilate told him, like, don't you know that I have the authority to kill you? And Jesus said, no, you only have the authority that my Father has given you. And that's how I want to view life now. I don't, I have a problem with like micromanaging and with certain standards when I see people like uh, not being authentic. It just troubles me, and I just feel my stomach. But they are who God is, and that's it. God has put them above me or in front of me to speak with, not to show that God exists, but to show me uh, how to open my heart and not be so closed-minded that people go through things that I can never explain. We all take things so differently in life. We take death when our loved ones die very differently, and so do we take our problems. So instead of focusing in on transforming people or uh, trying to make them believers, that's why the Bible says to make disciples. That disciple means that they already believe, and they see something in you that they want to get to know, because it's going to bring them closer to God. And that's definitely something that is different from making people believers. Um, anyway, it was pretty short today, so hope you all see it. May I just pray that God, because He loves us all and He sent His Son to die for you, that God speak to you today, and that you find a little comfort in the things and in the love that God has for you. Peace out.